Hi everyone, it's Dana with Lunasoul Polarity Therapy, and today I'm offering a visualization to help you identify how to best work with the people who are most difficult in your lives. So these are the folks that anger us constantly, that make us have feelings of anxiety or that we feel vulnerable around, and we seem to be somewhat forced to be in the situation with them. They're our boss, they're our partner, they are our sibling or in-law. It could be a number of different people. And so we sign up to fulfill certain contracts before we enter our bodies, before our souls enter our bodies. These are the soul contracts that we have with others. And so when these people, these difficult people show up, they're meant to teach us something. We're meant to learn something about ourselves or how we are meant to be in the world or present in the world. And so it's important to try to understand these connections. And this visualization helps to identify what the lesson is about and whether we're actually up for it. So this exercise also engages our will, our free will, because contrary to popular belief, we do not have to resolve every single contract that presents in our lives. It could be that our energy is best used in a different way. And sometimes that lesson will present again in the future, but it might present in a way that's more manageable, that's kinder, that's gentler. For example, if you're in an abusive relationship, you don't have to feel like you need to resolve it. You don't have to stay in it and resolve it to the end. That might be a very painful and even dangerous way to try to resolve the relationship. So you may choose to leave and ask that the relationship or the lessons that you were learning be presented to you in a way that is more gentle, in a way that is more safe. And that's totally fine. And even with ambiguous relationships where you're not sure if you should resolve it, you're not sure if you're up for it, this visualization will help you come into the reality of whether it's possible for you to do so. Or maybe you need the lesson in smaller doses in some way. So let's get started. I'm going to have you start by imagining that you are sitting in a big, comfortable room of your choosing, and you are surrounded by a giant light blue bubble. This is your sacred ether space where you can just sit and be in your own body and be rooted to the earth and breathe deeply and just be okay. And so you're also going to imagine that there's a cord running down through your perineal floor, through your root chakra, down into the earth. And this cord is going to help to keep you grounded and centered during this visualization. So take some big deep belly breaths, feeling the cord into the earth and the big light blue bubble around you where you can feel totally safe. And now imagine that across the room there's a door, and the person that you are in this connection with enters that door and sits in a chair across the room from you. And imagine that there is a bubble surrounding them. And you can allow any feelings that usually come up around this person to surface right now. Those feelings might be of unsafety or anxiety or fear or anger. And just let them come up. And take some big deep belly breaths. And I want you to tell yourself, you are safe. I am here for you. And we are infinitely resourced. You are safe. I am here for you. And we are infinitely resourced. Now I want you to imagine that there is a silver cord running from your navel to their navel. This is actually a cord of connection that's already there, so you're not creating something new. We all have cords of connection with the people that we're in contact with. And the more intense the connection, then the stronger the cord. So you're just seeing something that already exists. And once you've done that, I want you to ask a few different questions. And after each question, I'd like you to give yourself a few moments to just see what comes up in the way of images, words, or sounds, or any other messages. And you don't have to chase any answers. You can just let them come to you, be in a receptive place, and allow the answers to come. And I know that's not easy because this person that gets under your skin is sitting right there across from you. And it's hard to let anything in. We have the tendency to either fight with this person or flee from this person or freeze in their presence and not be in our bodies. So just acknowledge that it's hard, perhaps, and just hold your space. You remember you're safe inside that bubble. You're connected to the earth, and you are completely supported in this moment. Now, this first question is, what is my contract with this person? And what is the lesson involved at this moment? And just allow to see what comes up. And then you're going to ask, what is this person's lesson with me that they are meant to learn in this moment? Then I want you to ask another question. Who do I need to access within myself in order to fulfill these contracts and lessons? In other words, who do I need to be and access within myself in order to learn and fulfill these contracts and lessons? The final question is 2 parts. Am I willing and able to fulfill this contract and lesson in this lifetime? And can it be done in a loving way? See what immediately comes up for you. Is it a yes or a no? If it's a no, I want you to ask the next question. Can this lesson come to me with this person in smaller doses so that it's more manageable for me? Can this lesson come to me in smaller doses with this person so it's more manageable for me? And if you get a yes, then invite more information in. Ask what that would look like. Ask the other person to give you the lesson in smaller doses, maybe to expect less of you so you can manage the relationship better. And you might just get a blatant no. It can't come in smaller doses. It can't be resolved in a loving way. And that's perfectly okay. You need to trust your intuition on this and trust that maybe now is not the time to learn these lessons. So take some big, deep belly breaths again. And I want you to send yourself gratitude as you close this visualization. Send the other person gratitude as well. And imagine that they are exiting, standing up from their chair and going out that same door that they came in. And you can come back focusing on your bubble and resonating with the vibration of the information you've just received. Just let it kind of absorb into your skin. And then just close with your hands at your heart center. Now the next video that I'm going to share with you is going to be about resetting this contract with this person. So stay tuned for that. I'll be putting that up within the next couple of days. Thanks so much.